Hello everyone, I am A.Nivetha from 3rd BCom General, Mahalakshmi Women's College of Arts and Science. Welcome to the marathon of book reading in the name of Search the Roots. Now I am going to give the review of book is The Great Popular Man. It was the short story. It was written by M.Abbas Manthiri. Thomas Alva Edison. He was born on 11th February 1847, Millen, Ohio, USA. When Thomas was only 7 years old, he was expelled from his school because the headmaster thought he was too slow to learn. His mother then taught him at home and encouraged his interest in science. By the time he was 10, he was made his own laboratory. At the age of 12, he began to sell newspaper and sweets in the carriages of the new railway trains. He set up a laboratory in the luggage van so that he could do experiments while the train was in the station. He later started working as a telegraph operator, but he continued doing experiments in his spare time. Edison set up his own telegraph company before setting up a research laboratory, which he called his invention factory. He used to boast that his laboratory made to a small invention every 10 days and a big one every 6 months. In total, Edison patented over 1,000 inventions. One of the most important was the world's first machine for recording sound, the phonograph. The whole of our modern recording industry for both pop and classical music developed from his invention. Edison also helped to invent the electric lamp. The English inventor J.W. Swan has pioneered the work on electric lamp some 20 years earlier. The lamp consisted of a wire inside a glass bulb from which all the air had been taken out to create a vacuum. When an electric current was passed through the wire called a filament, it glowed white hot and so gave out light. While he was experimenting, Edison found that the current could also flow across the vacuum to a plate inside the bulb. He did not understand why, but he knew today is due to electron escaping from the filament. It is known now as the Edison effect. The discovery led to the invention of electric wheel and was really the beginning of the whole of our modern electronic industry. Vasco da Gama. He was born on 1469, seen as Portugal. Vasco da Gama had already distinguished himself in the service of a king of Portugal when he was chosen to lead a voyage to India around the Cape of Good Hope. Since Christopher Columbus had failed to find a westward sea route to India, the Portuguese were determined to find the eastward route. Gama sailed in 1497 with 4 small ships and 170 men. Unlike earlier navigators, he did not use the African coast but sailed boldly in the Atlantic before turning east to go around the Cape. The little fleet ran into a storm and many men mutinied before Gama had the ringleader arrested. The fleet reached the coast north of the Cape of Good Hope after 3 months without seeing land. The crushed along the coast stopped at various places. To their astonishment, they found flourishing Arab town with stone houses on the coast of what is now Mozambique. Gama also found a friend in the Sultan of Malindi, who supplied 2 Arab pilots to guide him to India. With the pilot's aid, he made a peaceful voyage across the Indian Ocean to Calicut in southwest India, where he was received by his ruler, the Zomarian. Gama's simple trade goods, clothes, hats and wash basin were coldly received by the wealthy Zomarian. He wore ruby and diamond ring. However, Gama persuaded the Zomarian that Portugal did have valuable goods to offer and made a trade agreement with him. He returned to Portugal with a rich cargo of spices. 2 years after he had set sail, he had lost 2/3 of his men and of his ship. But he had done what he set out to do. Gama made 2 more voyages to India. In 1502, he took 19 ships to help the Portuguese settler in Goa. After this voyage, he retired, but he was recalled 20 years later in 1524 to go a viceroy to India. Because the Portuguese colonial government there needed shortening out. Gama died of fear on Christmas Eve soon after reaching India. I hope you have learned something through this story. Thank you.